welcome to the Be the CEO of Your Life live show. I'm Yvonne Dam and I'm hosting today's show. And I'm a business owner helping you to scale your business in less time. And it's what I love to do. And today we have a very, very special guest here with me. Elles is here with me. Hi, Elles.
Hi, Yvonne.
Can you please, in short, introduce yourself to people?
Now, as you can see, my name is Elles. I'm living in Barcelona since 2014, moved there with my family. We left Holland in 98, so it will be 25 years this year. And I'm a buyer's agent, so I help people buy their dream home here in Spain.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. And for the people watching, yes, we're both Dutch. So if you think, oh, there's a funny accent, you hear it double today. So you're in luck. So Alice, you and I, we met. Actually, it's very funny because we're live on LinkedIn right now and on social media. We met through social media, right? It's
Exactly.
years ago, isn't it?
I think about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
I really love it because we were in kind of a network environment together, and then we heard that we were moving to Barcelona, and you were one of the first people that sprang to mind. I was like, okay, I need Alice, and I need you now. And you already said it in your introduction. You're a buyer's agency, so can you tell a bit more? Because I know not everybody understands what that really means.
Yeah. When it comes down to people that want to buy a property, they hire our services. I'm not selling any houses. I help people through the whole process, sometimes literally hold their hand from A to Z. And it depends. Sometimes people only need part of the service. It really depends what people want and need. And I'm doing that with a lot of pleasure. And yeah, I think if you are a foreigner and you want to buy a property in Spain, I think you have no other choice than hiring somebody that helps you with this whole process and also defends your interests.
Yeah, yeah, and I know that that when we moved here and we hired you because you were amazing and we got our dream home, but there were so many things that we weren't used to that we didn't understand, and you navigated it through. It was really nice. So I felt very fortunate,
Yeah,
um,
that's
and
nice to
and
hear. Thank you.
and the house is amazing, so that also helps.
Yeah.
And then we started working together in a different capacity, right? So tell us a bit about, what made you want to work with a coach.
Yeah. Well, when we finished the project of buying your home, in that process, we got to know each other really well, which was very pleasant from both sides. And in that same time frame, I was setting up a business, and I felt at a certain point that I needed some help, some guidance. And to me, you were the perfect person to do that because we already knew each other and we got along really well. And yeah, so that's why I decided to become your client instead of you being my client. So we switched roles.
Yeah, that was
And
really,
I'm still very happy with that decision because the last couple of months have been not so easy. And without your help, I think it wouldn't have gone as smooth as it in the end or still is going. So I'm very grateful.
yeah, thanks. And right now it's moving in the right direction, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and I'm glad because it's not that we get along really well on a personal note, but also you hold a mirror in front of my face, and you're brutally honest, and that's what I need because I don't need people around me that always say yes, Alice, yes, Alice. No, no, we agree. No, I for me, you're my sparring partner, and that's very important because and you're outside of my company, so you can be brutally honest to me, and that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm very pleased,
Well, that's good
to
to hear.
put it mildly.
That's good. And I know that a lot of people are in similar positions like you, right? They have to make a tough business decision. They're starting, the company to really scale, so to say. What would be your number one tip to those people that are watching or listening?
When they want to start a company, you mean?
Yes, like, the similar situation you were in. You had a lot of experience, but you decided to, really make it your own.
Yeah, I think the biggest tip is hire people that are better than you are on certain topics, because in the end of the day, you don't know everything. You shouldn't know everything, and there are many people that can help you know better and can, yeah, lift you up.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think that's and you shouldn't be afraid to hire those people,
I
because
love.
if you treat them well, they help you grow the business.
Yeah, it's amazing that you touch on that, because the one thing I often hear from business owners is like, we're extremely busy, right? Because and very often it's because they try to do it all.
Yeah,
They try to do their profession, but they try to do the social media, the website, the sales, every single thing. And that's when it gets overwhelming. So I think you're a perfect example of making sure, hey, what do I know very well? And what don't I know so well, or what don't I like? Because let's be honest, not everything,
I know.
right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, and that's also one of the reasons why I started my business, because last year was extremely busy, and I didn't feel that I could um, give my clients all the attention that they needed, because there were so many other things that I needed to do. And yeah, that made me decide, okay, let's turn this into a proper company, hire some help, invest money, which is a risk, but if it's a calculated risk, I think it always turns out well. And yeah, that's how I ended up with a business now, and I'm very happy. Of course, sometimes it's still it gives me a bit of anxiety, especially when I look at my bank account. I'm like, oh my god, I hope this all goes well. But until now, I can't complain, and I'm happy with the people that I hired, and yeah, things are moving in the right direction.
That's great.
But of course, never fast enough.
Yeah, but that's
But
that.
that's lesson number one. You have to be patient.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
patience is not my biggest virtue.
No, no, I don't think it's for a lot of people, and especially not business owners, because we're so used to jumping to see opportunities and to just
Yeah,
go.
absolutely.
And you already see where you're going to, and you know it's going to be amazing. So you want that to happen like tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely true.
And I know you spoke about you work with amazing people. So tell us a bit more about what you find important when you start working with a team.
I think, first of all, service, being service minded, because in the end of the day, the client pays the bills and the client expects service. And I think if you're dealing with people, we don't sell something tangible. We are selling services. So we have to deliver. I think that's the most important thing. And I'm extremely lucky with the people that I have, because for them it comes naturally. And you can learn everything when it comes to all the technical details of, in this case, buying a property, and what do you need to know, and what are the tips and tricks. That's something you can learn. But service, I think that comes from within, and that's difficult to learn.
Yeah, I hear you. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
And that's the essential you're looking for. And like you said, everything else can be taught.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But really, service, I think it's not so easy to learn if it
No.
doesn't come from within you.
Yeah. Yeah. And how do you feel about passion and wanting to learn? Because that's something I often see lacking. People are okay working, but it must almost feel as if it's their company, as if they are like, yeah, no, I want this to happen. How do you feel about?
Absolutely. Of course, you can't expect from the people that are working for you, that you pay, that they do the things with the same amount of passion, and you can't expect it, because it's your company, it's not theirs. But I'm lucky because they're coming as close as possible. to that. But yeah, of course, the boundaries need to be. I mean, I pick up the phone at 9 p.m. I can't expect my yeah, my workers or my co-workers to do the same thing. If they do it, I'm very grateful, and I will always tell them. And I notice obviously everything, but yeah, you can't expect it.
So I'm choking. So I'm going to grab some water. So can you tell me in the meantime, what are you looking forward to in the new year?
Yeah, the new year is still far away. Of course, we are making plans for 24 and 25. Yeah, what I'm looking for is expanding my business internationally. Now, the focus has been a lot on Holland because I'm Dutch, so it's easier to tap into that market. But the focus, especially on the last quarter of this year and on 24, will be on getting more international clients overseas, preferably.
Yeah,
But let's see how that evolves.
but I love that you, oh gosh, hold on. I get very emotional hearing about your plans.
But you already knew this.
I knew this, yeah. So I like that you already, that's something that I admire, and I think it's needed as well. That you really look beyond the borders, right? It's what you do best. It's how you use your strength as well. Because, like you said, I'm Dutch, so I'm using the Dutch market as well to attract Dutch clients. And after this, we're going overseas. Um, and I like that you're already starting now at the end of 2023 and already envision that that's going to be the focus point in 2024. Because all too often I see that people are really in business owners, they're like, yeah, I want this to happen now. And they're only looking at the short-term solutions. They're not really planning ahead. Whereas if you're really thinking about scaling and growing your business, you really need to look ahead. So
Absolutely.
I think that's great. And what does it mean for you if you need to start, expanding internationally? Does that require anything else from you?
Yeah, besides financial investment, mainly on social media or Google Ads or whatever. Yeah, I think networking in international environment is very important. People need to know who you are. I mean, I can send them all kinds of emails, send them my website, but in the end of the day, people like doing business with people, so they need to know who I am. And it might even be that I have to go and visit, well, to the US or to the UK, wherever I think could be my biggest client opportunity. So that's something we are thinking of planning for next year and see where we can go, which can result in the best, in the best network.
Collaboration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Collaborations. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Well, I think that's actually a very nice ending because we started with how we met, also internationally, because I was back in the Netherlands when we met and you were already in Spain.
Yeah,
And
correct.
it did turn out to us working together,
Yeah, how wonderful.
and you finding our dream home. So I think, for me, it's a given that that's going to happen, and that people will be very happy to work with you as a collaboration partner, but especially to buy their dream house through you.
Well, thank you for your confidence. I'm sure that with your help and guidance, we will get where we want to go in
Excellent.
2024.
Thank you so much. If you've been watching today and you are eager to know how you can boost your business by this end of the year or in 2024, please comment crush underneath this video and I will invite you to something amazing that's coming up so that actually you can also draft your plan how to expand in 2023 and 24 coming.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you. And everybody watching, see you same time, same place next week. Bye for now.